have been meditating for around 150 days now, and every single meditation that I've done has impacted at least a couple of hours of my day, if not even more. Now, some meditations are definitely a lot more life-changing than others, but I'm going to learn that in a couple of minutes. Firstly, I want to introduce you to, well, myself. Hi, I'm Electro, I'm 15 and have been on self-improvement for around 6 months. That's pretty much everything you need to know. Now, how can we actually meditate? And what are some of my favorite ways to do it? And what would I recommend for beginners? Meditation is a practice that I delayed for around a month. I started meditation a month after I started my self-improvement journey because I really didn't want to do it because it felt really not lame. I just didn't feel like I could do it. It felt really difficult. But once I started doing it, I understood that it wasn't so difficult to actually do, and it wasn't so difficult to actually practice, because the biggest problem you might have with meditation is the actual focus, with actually the lack of focus that you have. So, how can we actually fix this and make it so much easier for us to meditate? Now, there are a couple of versions of meditations. You can use like a breathing exercise, you can use like a body scan meditation, which is my favorite. We will talk a lot about it in this video. You can use a mantra meditation, you can use all of these other meditations, and also you can literally meditate by your own guidance, but what I would recommend is a guided meditation since you begin. Okay, so how do we do the guided meditation? It's simply going on your Google Play Store or Apple Store or whatever and installing this application called Medito. You have some other meditation kind of applications like Headspace and all of these other ones, but I find Medito to be the best. And once you get it, you can see all of these nice meditations. What I want you to do is to pick one that seems really interesting to you. Now, breathing exercise is probably going to be easier for most of you, but what I actually love to do, and is one of my favorite meditations, is, like I said, the body scan. This body scan is so good because it has more benefits than literally just getting your mind focused onto one thing. And it's actually learning and getting that mind to muscle connection that is really useful for bodybuilding, for lifting weights. So that's why I love it so much, because you're meditating and you're also feeling all of these muscles that you might not even thought you had. It's going to be so much easier for you to actually understand what part of the muscle you're doing when you're doing some form of exercise. That's why I love it the most. But you can also use breathing meditation and all of that. You probably already knew that. What I would recommend is to start off with 3 minutes, and in 2 weeks go to 5 minutes, and then in around a month to a month and a half go to 10 minutes. And I don't want you, so a lot of people might tell you that, hey, going even more is better. I find it to not be. If you have the time to do it, if you don't have all of these other tasks to do, like I do right now with this YouTube channel, I'm still studying, I don't find that much time to actually do a 30-minute meditation. I tried it, it feels absolutely amazing, but I just don't have the time for it. So I would recommend either going for 10 or 15 minutes. That's probably the best thing that you can do, but you will reach that in around a month now. So don't hurry and go to 10 minutes and literally let your focus go away after 2 minutes. Go 3 minutes, even 1 minute if you need to. 3 minutes, go to 5 minutes, a couple of weeks, and then after that to 10 minutes. That's what I would recommend. Now, what you came here for is to actually understand how you can remove your thoughts while you meditate, so you can focus truly either on your breath or on some part of your body or on mantra meditation or something like that. How do we do this? There is a quote, not really a quote, it was a saying that I actually learned when I was starting meditating, and it helped me so much. It's actually that thoughts, you should observe them as clouds. You don't have any control over the clouds and how they move. You're just down on earth observing the clouds. The clouds are like your thoughts. You need to only observe them. You cannot control them, nor you can move them. You need to just let them pass and go, just like you do clouds. Once you understand this, it becomes so much easier for you to understand that your thoughts don't define you. Once you understand this, I added a new way, another part of this practice, and that is actually imagining the clouds and imagining the ground that you're standing on. It might be useful for you to think of a super natural thing for you to imagine. It can be like a literal plain, nothing, just flowers, maybe some greenery, and that is for me the easiest to imagine. And then once you do it, you want to understand and let your mind know that the ground that you're standing on is your breath, let's say, or your body, or something like that. Let's focus on breath right now. So you want to think that the ground that you're standing on is your breath, and that you get control over it. You can step around the ground, but the ground will never move. You will have your breath always. You'll have your body always, meaning that it's a stable focus and that clouds are just passing. So literally in your mind, you want to think that you're just looking down on the ground and thinking that it's the breath. This made it so much easier for me to actually get my mind into the focus and actually stop thinking so much. Also, another thing that Medito actually recommends is counting your breath. So going 1 for the inhale, 2 for the exhale, counting to 10 and then going back to 1. I don't like to do this. It really removes my focus, but once you start, I would recommend you try all of these other meditations. Try and do my favorite thing for Medito is they actually have 2 challenges that you can do, 30-day challenges. And then I would really highly recommend you do that, because you have one for 5 minutes and one for 10 minutes. And like a half of it, or once you finish one challenge, you can go to 10 minutes after that. That's why Medito is so great. Now, meditation will be hard and will be challenging for you to make it a habit firstly, but I truly believe that you can do it. And just wait. In a couple of weeks, you're going to see more benefits than you even think. So you have to persevere and you have to not quit. That was pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you will start meditating, because this is one of the most important things that you can do for your improvement. If you're interested in some other content, you can click the subscribe button, click the notification bell, and if you enjoyed this video, you can drop me a like. You can watch this video, which is my favorite video I ever uploaded. And that was pretty much it for this one. Faith be the reason, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.